Hey guys, in this video I'm going to go over BSCPAD. My initial thesis is that this had its run in the previous bull run, and so it's just to me like, why not invest in something that's hot that could potentially really blow up? Now, we're in a bull market, I believe, so if that's the case, everything's going to blow up anyway. But this had its run, this did decently well, and to me, like, the only things that will last are going to be the things like Maker that have just proven themselves, they've been around, and that's something that I might possibly invest in, not something that died off. And BSCPAD definitely died off. If you got into BSCPAD a long time ago when we were in that little mini bear market, then this makes sense financially, right? As an investment, if you got in at like 39 cents, that'd be a great deal, right? You'd be up like 10x on BSCPAD. You would have been a very, very smart play of you. But like, this has just come so far down that I'm just not super interested. Now, the beauty of this is Bluezilla, right? The fact that they're partnered in some way with Bluezilla, to me, is just it's a nice money grab if ever you see projects on from Bluezilla, because those have historically done exceptionally well. Now, the light issue I have is if you want guaranteed, you're gonna have to pay $22,000 ish, and if you want this blue diamond, you're gonna have to pay like what, $170,000. You can see that some of these, for example, Ghost Birds, is only blue diamond private. You're not gonna get in with, you know, even the one right below it, which is what, $60,000. You're not gonna get in. It's just not gonna happen. So to me, this is like a sure, if you have a ton of money and you want to get in a lot of launch pads, then that makes sense. The other thing is like, if you were to get this gold thing, first of all, I don't know what the actual allocation would be like for a gold, but let's just say it's 10x. I don't have that data, so I don't know. But from what I saw, it looks like Ghostbirds did like a 23x from the current price because it was 0.008. And this is the private round, you have to realize. I wonder if there's a difference. Let's check. So BitOrbit did actually really well, it looks like. So 1 BUSD is 142 for the round, and this you get a little bit more. So this is actually a little bit nicer. If you were in the blue diamond category, you would be getting 1 divided by 166.2. It would have been 0.006, and I think it's at like 48 cents. So almost 100x, not really, but really high. So that's nice. I don't know the allocations of this, like the actual sizes, so that's something that you'd have to research. But personally, I just am not interested in this LaunchPad, simply because it's just been so long. It's been so long since like it did well, and I haven't seen the price like crazily recover. I also don't hear that much news on it. The only thing that, again, that would really interest me is the fact that they have incubated PulsePad just recently, and I think it was VLSPad. VLSPad, yeah. So VLSPad did exceptionally well, but you would have had to have gold. So gold plus. You would have at least had to have $12,000 in it. Depending on the allocations, right? You'd really have to map out like, okay, this made X amount if I put in $12,000 or $22,000. You might stick with guaranteed. And then just be like, okay, is this really a good place for me to park my money on? And yeah, ask in the Discord or the Telegram of how much the allocation was, and then make your decision from that. I think what I'll be doing is I'll be trying to write down on an Excel sheet like I used to do of just a whole bunch of different pads and then go over them. So the next one I want to go over after this video is one that I was in for some time, and I thought that they couldn't keep up their volume and how they were doing, but they have. And to me, they've improved slightly, but I still don't like them that much. But the reality is like, in crypto, it doesn't matter if you're a good company or not. You're just gonna like, people are gonna throw money at it, and you just have to accept that and then just go with it. So that one is gonna be on TrustPad. The last IDO I did on TrustPad was Blocktopia. You go figure. But my allocation was very small. Still, even with the very small allocation, it destroyed it. Best IDO I've ever done. Very happy with that, and has made me more than yeah. It did very well. But anyway, so this is it for BSCPAD. When we look at the price has kind of stayed the same. It pretty much hasn't moved that much. Yeah, it's doubled since October, and I'm pretty sure this had to do with the VLSPad and PulsePad, just because those were such big hypes. Anything Bluezilla does well. But like, even if we bull run really, really hard, I just don't know if this is going to do some crazy returns unless they, come out with some strong IDOs. But I don't know. You go ask in the Telegram, and if you like what they're doing, then sure, join it based off of the fact that maybe some Bluezilla projects will work. You basically are just going to do what I do, which is you just look at what projects are on this and you calculate their past history. So if this is 1 BUSD, you divide it by 200, that gives you the price. Really, they should be putting that price there. And then you need to find out the allocations. That's the biggest thing. But overall, like, look, if you have a lot of money, sure, get into this. This makes sense, especially if it does Bluezilla stuff. In fact, just get into Bluezilla. But anyway, thanks guys for watching. As always, please subscribe to the channel and have a good one.